Today, millions of people use ChatGPT every day. Students use it to study. Programmers use it to write code. Businesses use it to save time and improve productivity. But ChatGPT did not suddenly appear overnight. Its history goes back more than 70 years. Hello everyone, and welcome to this series about the history of ChatGPT. To understand ChatGPT, we first need to understand the history of artificial intelligence, also called AI. In this episode, we will explore how AI started, why scientists wanted intelligent machines, how the internet changed AI forever, and how OpenAI was created. The idea of intelligent machines became popular in the 1950s. One of the most important people in early AI history was Alan Turing. Turing was a British mathematician who helped create early computer science. In 1950, he published a famous paper called Computing Machinery and Intelligence. In that paper, he asked a revolutionary question: can machines think? He also introduced something called the Turing Test. The idea was simple. If a machine could communicate so naturally that humans could not tell whether they were talking to a person or a machine, then maybe the machine could be considered intelligent. At that time, this idea sounded almost impossible. Remember, computers in the 1950s were extremely primitive. For example, computers like the ENIAC were enormous machines that filled entire rooms. They had less computing power than modern smartphones, but scientists believed computers would continue improving, and they were right. The term artificial intelligence officially appeared in 1956 during a meeting called the Dartmouth Summer Research Project on Artificial Intelligence. This event is often considered the birth of modern AI research. Scientists believed computers would soon understand language, solve complex problems, and maybe even think like humans. At first, progress looked promising. For example, early AI systems could solve simple math problems and play basic games like chess. But researchers quickly discovered a major problem. Human intelligence is much more complicated than expected. Teaching a computer to recognize patterns, understand emotions, or communicate naturally was incredibly difficult. Another problem was computer power. AI requires huge amounts of calculations, but computers during the 1960s and 1970s were too slow and expensive. As progress slowed, many companies and governments stopped investing money in AI research. This period became known as an AI winter. Some experts even believed AI would never become useful. Everything changed in the 1990s and early 20th century. Why? Because of the internet. Before the internet, computers did not have enough data to learn from. But once the internet became global, humans started creating enormous amounts of digital information every day. People were writing emails, blogs, Wikipedia articles, online forums, subtitles, social media posts, and digital books. This became extremely valuable for AI training. At the same time, computer hardware improved dramatically. Companies started building more powerful processors and graphics cards. These GPUs were originally designed for video games. But researchers discovered They were also excellent for AI calculations. Then, machine learning became much more advanced. Instead of programming every rule manually, scientists began training computers using large amounts of examples. For example, instead of teaching grammar rules one by one, researchers could give AI millions of sentences. The AI would begin recognizing patterns automatically, and this was a major breakthrough. In the 2010s, AI development started moving much faster. One of the biggest reasons was something called deep learning. Deep learning is a type of machine learning that uses artificial neural networks inspired by the human brain. These systems are designed to learn patterns from enormous amounts of data. Unlike older AI systems, deep learning models could improve automatically through training. As computer power became stronger, deep learning started producing impressive results. AI systems became much better at image recognition, speech recognition, translation, and natural language processing. One major breakthrough happened in 2012. A deep learning model called AlexNet entered a famous image recognition competition. These results shocked researchers around the world. AlexNet performed far better than traditional computer vision systems. For the first time, many companies realized that deep learning was not just a theory, it actually worked. After this success, technology companies began investing billions of dollars into AI research. Companies like Google, Microsoft, Facebook, and Amazon started building massive AI teams. At the same time, researchers began developing larger and more powerful language models. These systems were trained using enormous collections of text from books, articles, websites, and conversations. The goal was simple: teach computers to understand and generate human language more naturally. This became the foundation of modern AI systems like ChatGPT. In 2015, a new AI research company called OpenAI was founded. Its mission was different from many traditional technology companies. OpenAI wanted to create advanced artificial intelligence safely and responsibly. The founders believed AI could become one of the most powerful technologies in human history. Because of this, they wanted AI development to benefit humanity, not only large corporations. OpenAI started researching something called large language models. These AI systems were trained using massive amounts of internet text, books, articles, and conversations. The models learn patterns in language by predicting the next word in a sentence again and again. As researchers increased the amount of data and computing power, the models became more intelligent and more natural at communication. Over time, OpenAI released different GPT models. GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. Each new version became more advanced than the previous one. Eventually, this research led to the creation of ChatGPT. And when ChatGPT was released to the public, millions of people immediately became interested in AI. For many people, it was the first time they could talk naturally with an AI system. So today, we explore the real beginning of artificial intelligence. The history of ChatGPT did not begin in a single year. It was built through decades of research, failures, discoveries, and technological progress. In the next episode, we will explore the development of GPT models and how ChatGPT became one of the fastest growing technologies in the world. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my YouTube channel. See see you in the next episode.